We are back inside this 10 by 20 abandoned storage unit that's been stored since 1998, nearly 30 years. We pulled out all kinds of antiques and we still have a whole wall of boxes to get through. Let's get into it and see what we can find. Before we get to the brown boxes, we actually have quite a few of these, and these are floral heating, it says. Is that what it says?
Floral floating?
Yeah, floating, but they're silver plated candle holders right here. Then we have one right there. We have another one right here. And then we have this big one. Is that the same? It looks like the same brand. This is, yeah, 3 of them in here, and they're all silver plated. That is awesome. These are definitely worth some money. Let's go through the first mystery box of today. This unit has been really, really cool. If you haven't seen the other parts to it, I'll link at the end the entire playlist so you can watch it from beginning to end, because it's been super, super cool. One thing about this unit is they used enough tape to literally like put an entire office store out of business on every single box. So it takes like an hour to get into everything. But once you finally get into it, it's been pretty cool stuff. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, these look like quilting patterns and quilting fabric actually. These are actually really good money. So this might be like kits. I don't know if they're bagged individually. Like this one might be a kit. This one might be a kit. There's like 10 of these in here. I want to say the last time they sold for like 25 or 30 bucks. I mean, on eBay they're like 40 or 50. So this could easily be a $150 box all day. I'm kind of curious what's in that box. It just says eagles on it. Well, I hope there's some cool eagle statues, because we found some really old ones earlier in this unit. I think it was this one. To be honest, they all kind of blend together after a while, but I think it was this one. Some really cool vintage eagle statues. So we'll get to that in a second.
Eagle statues or NFL eagles?
Ew, hopefully not. That would be disgusting. That would like devalue everything. Let's see what's in this one. This one is, ooh, these are good selling too. These are very good sellers. This is brand new sealed yarn.
That's crazy.
There's some fabric in there. What is this?
I don't know.
Some kind of, ooh, hold on. Something's sealed in here too. I want to see what this is.
Whoa.
What is that? Nuclear carrier USS Enterprise. This is a 1:720 scale. So this is one of the ones you build yourself. And the plastic's still sealed on that. These models are expensive, especially old ones like this. I bet you that's definitely fairly expensive. Let me set it down here and see what else is in this box. So I want to see what this is. Is this actually like a scroll or something? Oh, can you even see anything on it? It's like,
there's something there, but it's like the same color.
yeah, I don't know why they did it that way. It's like the same color as the fabric.
There's still a needle in it. They're like currently working on it.
Ooh, that's, I'm glad I didn't get a needle in the hand. So we got a bunch of yarn here, which is good. This right here, anything else in here? These those big needles? When I see, oh, they're not. That looks like a honey thing, don't it? I thought it was those big needles. Let's see what else is buried in here. There's something hard in this bag. What is that? Let's pull one out. A little red barn. So maybe this is another model. Maybe there's a bunch of pieces to the barn in here. Doesn't look like it, huh? No. What about this other thing in the fabric? There's another one. Whatever it was, they paid 16 bucks way back when, so definitely could be more valuable. Look at the pattern back there. Maybe you sew onto it. Yeah. That'd be my guess. There's that, and then there's just bags and bags of yarn in here. This is a really good money box. This big box right here, I have a feeling I know what this is gonna be. It's gonna be like fake flowers, because it says flowers, but it also says glass. What does glass mean? Like, that sounds like a brand or something. Let's see. Yeah, you see in here, there's just, I mean, they're all brand new. It's just not really worth selling online without a yard sale. I mean, look at these. Every single little pack here has a $3.99 price tag, and there's probably 50 of them in there. So it's probably 100 bucks retail, but we'll probably put these out at the yard sale and make 30 or 40 bucks. Let's go to this one here. There's a bunch of stuff written on this one, so I don't know which part of that's true. What do you see?
So it says tape recorder, globe, book stand, and whatnot shelf.
Ooh.
So far the whatnot boxes have been good.
For our whatnot. It's kind of weird, like, you know, they meant it old school, like, in whatnots, but for me, I'm talking literally whatnot, going for sale and whatnot, so.
I wonder why they named that platform that.
That's probably why. It makes a lot of sense. Ooh, okay, this looks like maybe like a jewelry display or maybe a golf ball display, something along those lines. Let's put that down here. What is this? That's just a clock. Every rainbow is a promise from God. That's actually kind of nice. That's kind of cool. Put that over here too. What about this? This is what? That is a tape recorder, huh? It looks like one of those old school ones, you know, they always have intros like they hit it, play, and it starts going. Reminds me of like the crime shows. I think of like Forensic Files and stuff when I see that. Let's see this globe bookend set here. These might be new. I don't know if this is the factory tape or they've retaped it, because like I said, they own stock and tape for sure. So let's cut this open and see what's in the box. Hopefully they're new. That'd be awesome. It looks like it. Yeah, I think they're new. Look at, they are really cool bookends. That's pretty sick here. In the box too. That's a good find. Both of them are down in there. So let's just set this aside. Now what's the big guy? Is it just a big tape recorder? It looks like it, huh? There we go. Oh, it's an answering machine. How long has it been since you've seen an answering machine?
Telephone answering system.
Wow, that's old school right there. What is this guy right here? It has a 69. It says paid in full, 70 bucks for some clock. So maybe, and 70 bucks back then with today's inflation, it's gotta be at least a couple million. Ooh, look at that.
Sudbury house clock.
That's actually really nice, and that's brand new in the plastic. That's definitely a keeper. I was about to pick this up, I thought it was closed, but that's actually hard. We'll get to that in a second. I'm curious what's in there. But first, let's get this one, because it says quilt on it, and some of those vintage quilts are big, big money. So let's slice this box open real quick to see if that's what it is, because there could be cat crap in there. Just because it says it on the box doesn't mean it's true. Let's slice it open and see. Ooh, I think we do have some quilts. Yep, they were making quilts. Here's some pieces right here, or stuffing. What is this? What's in there? Let's see. Definitely quilting stuff, huh? Some old vintage patterns, probably. Old vintage fabric. This actually got some like thread and stuff still in it. That's pretty cool. Let's just set this whole bag aside. Probably the way we sell our whatnot stuff, I'll just make this one lot, just like that. Makes it easy. More of this stuff right here. And then we got a lot of patterns down here, huh? Is that what this all is? Looks, yeah, this is all quilting fabric in here. They've already started, you see that? They put the stuff in the middle. Maybe we sell it as a lot. You guys tell me in the comments, is this stuff worth selling to people who have already started working on it? Because obviously, it's not my expertise. I'm getting closer to my Eagles box, and this box also is very interesting. I don't want to tell you what it says yet, but let me tell you that it's interesting. This sounds different. Let's go to a little box. We've been doing a lot of big ones. Let's see what's in the little box right here. Down the side and down the other side, just like that. Inside we have, this looks pretty random. Let me put this knife away. Is this a trumpet? It's a candle holder. It's a trumpet, huh? That's pretty random. What is this here? This is just little random hardware crap, light bulb pieces and stuff. Does this box got anything interesting in it? Randomness, candles, a little freaking trophy. Let's see what's wrapped up in the paper here. This is about the only thing that could be interesting. It's actually like a light cover, it looks like. Anything else in here? No, the rest of it's just nothing. I'm curious to see what's in this giant bag right here. It's like super heavy too. Ugh. What is this?
It's
My
heavy,
goodness. Huh? What in the world is in this bag? Let's see.
Bag of bags.
Ooh, are these jewelry boxes? Come on, come on. Nothing in here. Let's see. This is about to be all jewelry. This is about to be a lot of it. Are these earrings? It looks like earrings, don't they? Yeah. This right here is an empty jewelry box. Let's see. Anything else? And there's mixed jewelry in here. Yeah, there's jewelry kind of all throughout. Look at that. There's this whole big bag of jewelry. It's about to be a lot of jewelry. Oh my gosh. Look at that. More jewelry all right here. I see right here too. 14 karat gold filled. I mean, there's some good stuff in here. Let's put that down here. What else do we have? Wow. This is about to be all jewelry, isn't it? Look at that. Jewelry. Oh, this is, look, all jewelry in the bag. This one is all jewelry in the bag. Holy crap. You see how much is in here? Do you guys understand the magnitude of this bag? There's so much in here. This is like all jewelry right now. I don't think there's nothing else in there. That's an old Walmart bag.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's got the smile on it.
Be careful.
Yeah, this is full of jewelry too. I'm not even going to keep pulling out. I mean,
I was about to say, the whole bag is full, and when we sell it, we'd probably just keep them in how she had it, because we don't know why they're separated.
There might be some fabric at the bottom, like this. But I'd say 85% of this bag is just jewelry. Well, we got a ceramic heater here that's still in the box. That's yard sale item, too big to ship, unfortunately. Now let's get down to some of these. I want to get to this box right here, but this box is supporting this box. What was supporting that box, it's also supporting this box. So there's a lot of Jenga here. Let's see what's in this guy first. This one's actually not taped. Wow, first time I think. Oh wow, what are these?
Styrofoam.
Styrofoam, crafter stuff. This is definitely a yard sale box. Let's get this little one down, and then after I get this one, we'll definitely be able to get into the one I want to get into right there, which could be some good money. Where'd my blade go? Let's slice this guy open and see. cross, across, and across. Let's open up. Open up. Come on. Oh my gosh, this tape will be the death of me. Get off. Okay, there we go. Nope, we're still not done. Seriously. Ugh, there. Go away, tape. Let's see what's wrapped up in this paper here. This one is, feels like, ooh. That looks actually.
Something written on the bottom.
Is it? Let's see what it says on the bottom. For decoration purpose only, not for food. Okay, so that's definitely some type of decorative little tea set. It's got a little gold trim on it too. It might be gold. A lot of them are gold. There's one. I'm wondering if this is an entire set. I'll open a couple more, see if the patterns match. This is a plate for sure. This is, doesn't look the same, does it?
No.
No.
It has gold on it, but I wouldn't think that it would.
You would recognize the symbol on the bottom. Huh. Okay. Let's pull out another one here. This is a plate. This is something different. Let's see what this one is. This guy right here. Oh,
that's the top.
That's the top to that. Yeah, 100% the top. Okay, so it's definitely gonna be maybe a couple different little sets in here. Let's see what this plate is. See if it's the same as that one real quick. Open up. Open up. Open up. Yeah. So I don't know if this is a whole set. I don't know if these go together or not. Last one. Then we're gonna put this box away. Whatever this is right here. This one is open, open, open. Open, open, open. It's that. Yeah, that looks like it goes to the plate. 100%. This is probably a cool little set for sure. Definitely a keeper. So we thought this heater was factory taped and just to open it just to be sure. And look at this. We got a freaking SpongeBob clock bank, I think. Cool. And look, what is that on the back? I thought I saw something that looked like a plug, but I guess not.
Is that where the battery's in?
There it goes, yeah, that's what I saw. How do I open it though? No? I don't know what you can put in there. That's maybe just to adjust them.
Coin doesn't know, maybe?
Well, we'll grab that in a second. This is what I was looking for. Yeah, I saw that when I opened the box. So yeah, his head is a bank, but he's also a clock. This, honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. I kind of like keeping the old cartoon stuff. And I mean, if you didn't like SpongeBob, then I don't like you, so it's fair. There's another SpongeBob in here too. I see his hat. Look.
Oh, it's big.
Oh, look at this. That's sick, actually.
Like his hat says lift.
Does it? It lifts his head. Oh, you guess you could store stuff in there? Is that it? Okay, that was all that was in the box, but that's a lot better than a heater. This is cool. So this box right here says Pyrex on it. I'm hoping there's some vintage Pyrex in there because it's obviously got a huge collector market and we've sold a lot of it in the past for quite a bit of money. So let's see if that's what that is. But before I go in there, guys, if you have not left this video a thumbs up yet, can you go ahead and do that? And if you're not subscribed especially, hit that subscribe button because over half of you watching aren't subscribed. We're really trying to hit that 1 million subscriber mark, so go ahead and do that. I'll wait for a second. Okay, now open it. So hopefully you did that, or else your video is gonna freeze right here. Ooh, I like it. And this is Fire King. This isn't Pyrex, I don't think, but these are also very expensive, so that's good too. Let's set that piece right here. Where's the Pyrex? What about this guy? Ooh, I see a big bowl down there. Let's make sure these aren't damaged. What is this one? That's just a generic bowl, nothing special. But I want to get to this big one right here. Look, there's a big one. There's a set in there. There's multiple bowls inside, so that can be a really expensive set. Let's see what this is right here. Open, open. Just another one of these generic bowls. Put this right here. Let's get to this. Put this here. And let me grab this guy. This looks like it could be a Pyrex set. Does it say it on the bottom? No, it's not. It's something different. It says ovenware on it though, but let me go ahead and look at the bowls inside and see if they're Pyrex. They do. Both sets look like Pyrex, so I kind of understand why they label it like that.
This is another, like, one of these things.
Okay. This is what they all say. It's the same thing. What? Can you read what that says? It's hard to see from my side. Fire King again. Yeah. So I think Fire King's pretty expensive. This isn't Pyrex that I know of, unless maybe Fire King was bought by Pyrex or something like that. I don't know, but definitely a good money box. Let's go to this right here and see what's inside of it. Oh, what is this? This looks like it's got a lock on it. You got my attention now. Let's see. Oh, that's a bunch of old vintage thread. That's cool. Some of the colors, I've been told in the past with crafting stuff, it's like some of the colors they don't make anymore. So make some of that old thread and yarn very desirable. What is this right here? That looks like it could be a jewelry box or a sewing box. One or the other. More sewing, but this looks like it lifts out. Yeah. And there's some more thread and sewing down there. Yeah, that's cool. A 65-cent price tag from like 30 years ago. That's pretty cool. Definitely a keeper. What else is in here? An old keyboard. That's not a keeper. But and looks like a bunch of belts. Yeah, the rest of it just kind of looks like meh, except for this. This looks like it could be like an old treasure map or something. What is this? That's an old calendar, actually. It's a calendar. I wonder from what year. 1981. That's pretty cool. Let's see what this box is. It says peach curtains. I don't know if they mean that literally, like there's curtains of peaches on them. So let's go ahead and slice this open. Maybe
or
that's
the color peach.
or that. I don't know. Either which way, I'm gonna have to see when we get through the 300 pounds of tape. And then there it is. Yeah, I think you're more right. It looks like the color peach. But yeah, these are just all curtains and more curtains and oh my gosh, it's a whole box of curtains. That's a yard sale box. Got another one right here. Let's see what's in this guy. This was the one under the peach curtains box. Sliced right down the middle and across the tape. It was only that easy, huh? Not with this unit. Usually it's that easy, but not with this unit. What is this stuff? Huh, is it hard? Kinda. What in the world is this? Like tightly packed clothes? This looks like it could be like a leather jacket or something. How do I even... Is that what it is? Wow, it's old though. It is really old and really pressed. You know what? It is leather, but it smells like mold, so it's probably not worth keeping. I'm just gonna drop that aside. What about this fabric here? Are these like quilts and stuff? What is, oh, these are like hand knitted like kids clothes, huh? That's kind of cool, but again, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this box because it smells like mold. This box just says office on it, so hopefully it's not a box of files, but that's usually what's in office boxes. Let's just hope that's not the case here. Slice here, 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 and here, there, and we got, yeah, well, kind of predicted that. Anything in this paper? No, just paper, files. Yeah, this one's just garbage. Let's go to this little box right here, see what's in this one. Oh. Inside we got, well, first we got a slice and then dice and then go across the middle. And it looks like maybe some new stuff or maybe clothes, huh? Now these are literally packed clothes, but it is kind of cool because they're vintage clothes. If you wanted to take your time to go through these, it's probably worth money, but I can't think of anything in life more uninteresting than clothes, so they're just gonna go out at our yard sale. Let's take these two little plastic containers. They're kind of see-through, but I think I see some sewing fabric in there. This is just school stuff. Yeah, there's some fabric right here. So we'll definitely take that out. Just look at that. This is what I'm talking about. This stuff's expensive. You see that? 75 bucks for two. That's how this stuff's just crazy expensive. Let's just leave that in there. And then go to this one right here. Is that more fabric? That is more quilting. Like, look at these. $9, $9, $9. And these are old prices. I mean, all these are $9. There's probably $100 in there. Plus this. I mean, this is easily over $100 worth of sewing stuff. Let me get these two boxes so then I can finally get to my Eagles box I've been really curious about. Let's see what this is first. Oh, it's taped. Of course it's taped. What's not taped? In this unit, the tape's taped.
It says QVC though.
Oh, does it? Yeah. Let's see if it's re-taped. Let's see.
QVC inspected.
Okay. Oh, they use different paint.
Okay.
Old, ooh, it's hard too. Like old dried up paint. That's garbage right there. This one right here is, let's see what it is. We got, there it is. And inside, wow, look how
wrapped up stuff.
Wrapped up. I like wrapped up. Let's see what's in the paper. Oh, ooh. Sounds like something's rattling around in there.
Usually wrapped up stuff is just like glass and it's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
This one has had some cool wrapped up stuff.
Yeah, this is a really old jar. Look at the top. Just by it does say something on the bottom. It says just S146. Okay. Now what that means, I don't know. Are these all just random old jars? If so, probably just go in the yard sale. I'm just gonna open this one up too and see what it is. This is dun. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, definitely an old jar. These might actually have to be something we go through and look through because some of these are randomly worth a ton of money. That tote behind those boxes up there looks super interesting. But before we go to that, I've been wanting to get into this Eagles box right here. Let me get the knife out.
This is premium pizza with cheese / cheese substitute.
Just like, ew, what's cheese substitute?
With an alien.
Okay, no alien cheese. I like real cheese. Ooh, okay, bubble wrap and paper. That's a good one. Let's see if they're actually some type of eagle. Let's see. This is, oh, what is that? It's like a little church statue, huh?
Does it say anything?
1993, that's it. It's got a little blue maker's mark on there.
That's a good year.
That is a crap, almost a good year. It was 1 year later. I'll agree with you. But yeah, it's all about 94. Come on. Since it didn't have any information on it for me to look up, I did a reverse image search and I found it was a brand called Homco and this statue's called Prayer Time and it's selling for about 50 bucks. Let's see what this is. They don't look like eagles to me. Oh, what's an owl? Look at that. That's a cool one, actually. This one, again, doesn't have a thing on the bottom, just a sticker. That's really cool. Let's put that over here. Let me scoot this box to the side so I can go through some of these. Then move this paper. What about this guy? I need to find an eagle. I need to find an eagle. This is, again, like a little statue. Should you have a little dog or a baby cow or something? Looks like a dog.
Yeah, looks like a dog.
Made in Taiwan is the only thing on the bottom. All right, let's go to one of the bigger ones like this. Let's see what this guy is. Where is the eagle? Where is the eagle? Is it in here? Oh, I think I might have found it. No, that's not an eagle. It's a really nice statue, but it's a bird.
It says something on the bottom of that one.
This one does? Yeah, it does. It says beautiful classic porcelain, the morning flight, American swallow, 1990. This one's older than us. Let's put them right here. And I'm gonna pull out, I guess, one more. This looks flat. Let's see what this is. Maybe a couple more. That's a stamp or something. And it's got a certificate of authenticity for something.
What does it say?
This is, let's see, this is to certify this item is another rare and beautifully designed porcelain creation from the renowned Mizuno Family Studios.
Okay, so if we see Mizuno,
yeah, it doesn't specify what goes to it, but it's got to be one of these pieces. Hopefully nothing's broken here.
Wait, was this Mizuno?
I don't think so, was it?
No, palm stuff. I seen something engraved in the wood right there, or the.
Here's a cardinal. It's like we've gotten like every type of bird except an eagle. This one's got a made in Japan sticker and it's got the cardinal on there. Anybody recognize that maker's mark right there? It's really small, but hopefully you guys can see that. I'm kind of like annoyed right now that I can't find a freaking eagle. Like there's got to be an eagle somewhere in here. What is this one? This one's another porcelain little person with a dog.
That's the guy. Matches the wood.
Oh, okay, they go together. Huh? Where is my eagle? Where is the eagle? This right, yeah, there he is. There, nope. Oh my gosh, I look like an eagle from the back, right? These are like doves or something. Why can we find every type of bird except the eagle?
It's the same brand as this guy.
Yeah, Masterpiece Porcelain from 1985. And they're all like weird. They're the same brand, but they're all made somewhere differently. Like I've seen Taiwan, Morocco, and now Mexico. So, I'm running out of room here. Let me scoot this box back some.
Because the bird's wings.
Yeah, their wings are so wide. This one's a lot heavier than the others. Let's see what this guy is. Inside here we got, another like prayer one.
1969 written on the bottom of that.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1969.
What's that maker's name?
Made in Japan again. New Orleans from Japan. Okay, these are really interesting actually. I'm getting down to the bottom and I still am eagleless. I'm eagleless. There's another, it's like a blue jay. This is like a woodpecker or something, yeah.
That's cool.
I feel like at this point they're just trolling me. This is from 1982. It's called Kingfisher is what it says on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So that's another one. Do I have a space anywhere?
I set on the ground.
Right there. There's only 2 things wrapped up left. And I don't have an eagle yet. Where is the eagle? It's gotta be this one, right? Gotta be. Gotta be. This one is, no, it doesn't look like an eagle. It's another bird, but it's definitely not an eagle. This is getting kind of wild, actually. Let me set this bird back in the box here. I'm thinking some of these flat ones might be little like wood pieces like that first one for different birds here. Let's see. Yep, again, there's no actual like COA with this one, but it's another one of those. I'm gonna guess this is along the same line. Let's see. Yep, another one. It's got a name on it. Morning Flight. So we gotta match them up. This is literally the last piece in here. If this isn't an eagle, then they lie. They lie. This is another base. Look at that. Another base. So literally, the box is labeled eagle, and we got every kind of bird except an eagle. Let's see what this is. This looks like some type of element candle holder. It looks like, let me make sure it's what's in there, make sure it's not SpongeBob. No, the candle holder is in there, but it is kind of big, so this is probably gonna be a yard sale item. Let's try to mix it up and go for one of these boxes up here. Oh, let's see what this guy is. It says, I don't even know, cookie jar maybe? Ooh, some cookie jars are really expensive. I'm sitting here popping bubble wrap as I walk by.
It's loud.
Oh, yeah, some cookie jars could be several $100 depending on who it is. Let's see, don't be a generic. Okay, there's a lot of wrapped up in here, so let's see. Unwrap some of this after I get through the 100 pounds of tape that is. Let's see, where's the cookie jar? I don't see any cookie jars. These look too small to be cookie jars. Let's see what's wrapped up in this one really quick. This is just a little ceramic dish. Where's the cookie jar? Here's a bigger bowl. Let's see what's in here. No, these are literally just bowls, but it says, oh, they're solid walnut bowls. Huh.
Walnut winner.
Okay, that's kind of cool. That's different, that's different. Put that aside. Where's the cookie jar? None of these, like I said, look big enough to be cookie jars. So maybe this. Oh, here we go. This might be it. That looks big enough to be the base. This is that the cookie jar? I don't know. It looks like a tea kettle to me. But it's that. Other than that, everything just looks randomly wrapped up. We'll go through it, but I don't see a cookie jar. This, I think, is actually an old Polaroid box. So let's hope the camera is in there, if that's even what it is. I saw Polaroid somewhere on this sucker. Let's go ahead and slice it open. The box is really old and beat up. Let's see how to get into it. Man, it's just so taped up. The amount of tape. I've been buying units for 7 years now, hundreds of them in different countries, different states all around the US. Never have I ran into something that uses this much tape before, ever. This is just painting supplies. Really? Really? I thought it was gonna be a camera in there. What is this for? Oh no, that's for the painting stuff. That's just yard sale. Panasonic box right here. It says it's like a copy machine, but it's too light, I think, to be that. So I'm kind of curious what they actually have in here. Let's see. This is a, man, it looks like clothes or fabric, one of the two. Oh, it's just a blanket, even worse. That one's just a straight donation box. Pause the video, guys. I want to let you guys know we're going to be having a Whatnot auction tomorrow, April 17th, Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern time with all the vintage treasures you're seeing in this unit right now. There's a QR code on the screen and a link down at the bottom. Use either one of those. If you're a first-time sign-up, you're going to get a free $15 just for signing up, and we're going to start all of the lots from this unit starting at just $1. Those expensive statues, $1. The jewelry, $1. It's going to be a super cool auction, so make sure you download it using either the QR code or the link. Look us up. Our name is @THW Bookmark the show, and we're going to have an awesome show. Hope to see you there. Let's finish this unit because there's a lot more awesome stuff to come. This one says kitchen whatnots on it, which could be cool because there's a lot of stuff in the kitchen that could be silver when it's antique like this. Silverware, flatware, that kind of stuff. So hopefully we got some silver in here. Let's cut this box open and see, but everything's wrapped, so it's gonna be interesting. Little mystery box here. This, obviously a plate, but what kind of plate? Oh, Texas. Okay. Everything's bigger in Texas. Let's go. Put that over here. What about this one? What is this guy? Open up, open up. This is, come here, wrapped up tight. What is it, a bowl? This is like made in Japan, actually, or made in Korea. My bad. It looked like the same made in Japan sticker, but he's broken, I think.
Maybe that's why they taped it to the side.
Yeah,
it should
taped
be
it to the side.
Fixable.
Yeah, there's that. Let's see what this bigger one is right here. Let's see if this one's interesting. No, it's different. All right. What in the heck is this? Like a chicken with eggs? That's just something you would see in like your grandma's kitchen, for sure. That's kind of cool. Let's put that over here. What about this? What is this one? Different weight, different weight. This is, ooh, whoa, are those old little spice rack or like salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper shakers and toothpick holder.
They're like Florida. Just probably something you picked up on an old vacation or something. That's what it looks like to me. Set that one over here. We'll open up a couple more. What about this? That's empty, but had to be sure. You wouldn't hear paper, you know? There's money in there, you wouldn't hear it. This, what are these? Just spice things. Anything else super cool in here? What is that? A rooster? Over here? That's kind of cool. What about this? This. Oh yeah, this is a whole magnet collection. That's pretty cool. This is definitely a good sellable lot here. A lot of people collect magnets, so definitely a keeper. Other than that, I'm not seeing too much. I'm gonna open this last big paper here. Other than that, I'm not seeing much. Whoa, that's old looking too. Made in Italy. Made in Italy. That's really cool. Let's go to this one. It looks like more sewing fabric. Let's just be sure. Yep, that's exactly what that is. A ton of fabric and different sewing stuff. So another good tote. I think there's another tote right there. I'm just gonna stack it on top of this one. There's actually two. So let's get both of these really quick and see what's under or inside these. Number one, looks like more of the same. Quilting / sewing stuff. It
says Bible quilt.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of them in there. Yeah, there's a lot of these in here. This is a good one again. Definitely a keeper. I'm guessing the one under it's gonna be more of the same. Yep, look at that, $10, $11 for one back then. I mean, these are easily $100 for these totes. Let's get this big box here. It feels soft. I feel like it's either gonna be quilting or clothes. Let's go ahead. This tape's basically already off, so I need to cut this one. Let's see. This one's gonna be old used blankets, even worse. These are just, yeah, these are just donations. What's this? That's just a tablecloth. Yeah, this is a donation box. I don't think this is gonna be a car seat either. Or is this a yarn? This whole box is full of yarn. Holy crap, this is gonna be a couple $100, I bet you. If it's all the way full to the top to the bottom. There might be other stuff in there with it. Let's see. There's one and 2 maybe. Let's see. Well, this, oh my gosh. This is, yeah, literally bags and bags and bags of yarn all the way through, all new. I mean, there's just bags and bags of vintage yarn. That's easily like $200 in here. This stuff is such easy, good sellers, and the great thing is, USPS can't break it when we ship it. That's beautiful. Let's see what's in this little guy right here. It says glass something. I can't quite make out the other word. Their handwriting's bad. It's really old and faded, and they misspell everything, so. I forgot what word was so funny when we first started going through this unit. It was like 10 times, but it was like misspelled so bad I just couldn't help but laugh at it.
Snoopy, right?
Snoopy, yeah, I think that's what it was.
It started with an E.
Yeah, it was spelled really weird. Oh my gosh, this tape will be the death.
There we go.
Okay, let's see, is this all just glass mugs or what is it? This is wrapped up. Come here, come here. Yeah, just a glass, not even crystal. Let's go to one over this side. If it's the same thing, this is just gonna be a yard sale box. Let's see. Ooh, that one looks a little prettier now. That looks cool. No, there's no marking on it, but let's open one more.
There's a little one.
Little one? Let's go to this one first, see if it's all like a green set. This is, I don't know, this is different. But that looks fancy.
Carnival glass, isn't it?
No, no, it's that same brand, Fire King. That's what I thought. It looked like the other thing. It's Fire King, vintage Fire King, so could be money.
Let's go through this box. Because I know we're not going to go through everything, but we'll go through everything before we determine what we sell and whatnot in yard sale.
Right, 100%. Let's see what this is. Yeah, look at this. I think this is going to be a whole little set of Fire King. Yeah, look at that. Whole little set. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of these in there. This box is definitely a keeper. So I've been trying to get a whole bunch of closed boxes just out of here. This one I thought was closed, but it's actually straw hats, and they're all new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. And you got a couple more here, like 6, 7, 8, 9. These all have tags on them still as well. Does it have a price tag on them? No. So they definitely, since they're all new, I think we'll sell this as one big old lot. After moving about 10 boxes of clothing, I finally found something that's not clothing. I don't know what it is exactly. It's wrapped up something. That's just a holder. What?
Donald Duck.
That is old.
It's just on the newspaper.
Yeah, that's old though. Let's see what's wrapped up in here. It's kind of cool just seeing the old newspaper ads. What is that? That's another holder. Why'd they wrap that up? It's metal. You ain't gonna break it. Ooh, that one looks cool. That says USA on the bottom. I like this colored glass, you know? It's kind of cool. Put that right there. Let's see what else is buried in here. This one, look at the old King's Dominion logo. That's nostalgic. For us people that grew up around here, that was the place. That's just a little thing made in Taiwan there. I'm gonna open up a couple more. Let's see what else I see. This one feels different. Let's see what that is. This guy is, oh, a bird. Doesn't have a maker's mark or nothing on it, but this person really likes birds, just not eagles. Let's see what else is down here. I'm gonna get a bigger one. This. Let's get this guy and see what it is. This one is, ooh, a nice bird. Look at this one. That one's cool too. These look like nice little knickknacks for sure. Got me another little box right here. Let's see what else is buried in this guy.
Not taped dumbly.
Ah, this one's actually taped normally. Yeah, I can actually get into it by just ripping it. I don't have to fight. Those are the best. There's some old paper in here. Let's see. Ooh, what is that? There's something in here. No, it's just paper. Oh, look at that old video camera box. I hope that's in there, just to see. What is this guy? This is Wade. Okay, there's that. This box is, everything's individually wrapped. Is that what it says?
I don't know.
I can't really see through it. Let's see if I can get
tape.
Yeah, this is tape. That's why they didn't tape the box to death, because they're like, you know what? We're gonna mix it up this time. It's tape the individual items to death.
Oh, they're little plates.
They're little tiny plates made in Germany, actually. You see that? See the maker's mark on there?
It's that shiny, like carnival glass looking.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Let's see what this is. It's a set, isn't it? This looks like it might be like a stein. I feel like a lot of the steins you find come from Germany. Let's see, that's a teacup, you're right. It definitely looks like it goes to it though. Yep, same maker's mark, Germany on the bottom.
So that's probably the whole set right there. Because this is probably a teacup.
Yep, probably the whole set. I'm just gonna put this back in here and move this little box out the way so that we can continue going through the rest of the whole box.
We'll move this.
All right. is this camera actually in there that looks like factory tape, but that's what I said about the heater. So let's see if that's the case, and that didn't work. I'm gonna have to whip out the knife. Let's see what's inside the camcorder box. Nope, definitely not the camcorder. Something's wrapped up tight though. Let's see what this is. Oh, there's multiples of them, whatever they are. Let's see. Whoa, whoa.
They're like the stone.
It's a salt.
Wait, is that salt pepper shaker?
It's definitely what, no, because there's nowhere for it to go in at. But I mean, explain that top.
What is dirt?
Huh, let me put this knife away before we go through there. That's interesting. Let's go through the rest. Is this a pear? If it's a pear, it almost makes me feel like it has to be. It's an elephant with an elephant in it.
Turn side.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That is super cool. Now I'm really interested in this box. I don't know what that is exactly. I thought it was a salt pepper shaker.
It says glass elephant over here.
Okay, is that what this is too? Is this whole little box gonna be elephants?
There it is.
Look at that.
There it is.
That's a nice one right here. That's cool. That's cool. Definitely not a camcorder, but you know what? I'll take it. This feels like it's gonna be another one. The weight feels almost identical to the last one I just pulled out. Let's see. Oh, it's a smaller one. This one's got a baby with it. So a couple little elephants there. Let's put the elephants down in the box, then we can get this big old popcorn box out.
Plus this, or that's just paper.
Yeah. Let's see. This says glass candles. Let's see what that, if that's true or not. Slice this way, and then this way, and then one more. All right. Let's see. Oh, that didn't even go through, did it? Yeah, it did. They all look like they're the same size, so let's unravel one. No, there's different things in here too. Hold on now. Let's see. This, is it actually a glass candle holder? Or no, it's actually a glass candle.
Okay.
That. And then this big one right here is what I've seen. What is this guy? Huh. Let me put this here.
Like some candle on the bottom.
Yeah, it definitely looks waxy. I thought it looked all fancy at first, but no, I think it's just the color. Yeah, that was a candle, probably stored.
Melted upside down.
Probably stored 30 years ago. So yeah, this box is definitely candles. Okay, this box says something kind of disturbing. We got blue ball jars. Okay.
Two ways to take that.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Put in the comments which way you took it.
Let's not do that. This is a family-friendly channel. Let's go ahead and get this open.
You can say it without saying it.
Okay. Well, what is
That's
that?
not one.
That's definitely not one. Well, first off, what's this? That's a weird looking ashtray, huh? Let's see, USA, California on the bottom. That's kind of cool. Let's see what this piece is. Because the color of it just looks so old. Well, it's another one, huh? Looks like this might be a set of ashtrays. That's definitely old. Definitely super cool, vintage. Let's put it over here really quick. What about this guy?
They're heavy.
Yeah, they are. This one is, that's just, no. It's not an ashtray. Yeah, a little candy dish. Exactly. I want to see what's in this one, then this one. We're open a couple more. Let's see. This guy is, oh my goodness. It's double wrapped. That means it's got to be double cool, right? No, literally nothing on it. Nothing. That's weird. Out of all the things they could have double wrapped, the ashtrays look a lot cooler than that thing. Let's see what this is. This guy is this almost looks like it could be like Fenton glass, but it's usually white. But it's got that weird pattern to it. Huh, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Let's go to this guy right here and see what this is. I'm really curious. It says rooster on this side. Imagine it's just a dead chicken in here. Hopefully it's a nice ceramic vintage beauty.
What if it's this big?
That'd be a big chicken.
Yeah.
Big old chicken. Let's see. Let's open this up and get this knife away so I don't get shanked. Step one. Ooh, this is like a collectible plate right out of the gate. Oh,
it's a bear.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Price
like
on the back,
one.
$40.
Nice.
What?
It's like a 3D one.
Yeah, 3D bear plate. That's actually really cool. So the fact that it says rooster, I'm gonna go ahead and guess we're gonna find every kind of animal possible except a rooster. That seems to be their style. This is, what is it? It's wood. It's made out of wood, whatever it is. It's so tiny, actually. It's a robin. A little tiny robin. Huh. Okay. Birds' legs weird me out. Like, they're like way too skinny. They look like twigs. Yeah. Let's see. This is actually a lot heavier than it looks for its size.
There's the rooster.
Hey, okay. At least they didn't lie this time. At least they didn't lie. There's a nice little vase here. Looks fancy. Fancy. Let's put that over here. Let's see what else is buried down in here. Should I open this one?
Sure.
Why not? Let's see. This one right here is Bum bada bum. More birds. This
Birds.
person really loved birds. This is chickadees. Masterpiece porcelain made in Mexico. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get one more open. One more. This one, because it feels flat. Yeah, this is interesting. Maybe we go through it on the second channel. Oh yeah, it's gonna be one of these. It's got the stand for it.
There's the chickadee base.
Oh, it's the one we just opened, huh?
Thank you for labeling that one.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah, this box will be interesting. If you want to see this entire storage unit from the beginning, because it was packed from the door to the back, click this playlist right here. If you want to see another awesome storage unit, watch this one right here. There's also two down here at the bottom. Both of them are awesome freaking storage units. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.